The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading, and this space is about to collapse. These things...
They're all tide spawn.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the dark tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the dark tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it to the storm. You have access to core data. But Ovidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tide spawn hits.
One more time. Keep it together. Bad timing. I must not falter.
The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it. Is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster! We're almost there!
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble. It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private echo arsenal backing us up, we held the...
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Aragonese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
This Phalian Beringo. When the core was destroyed, the other tidespawn lost their form. For now, the vault is secure. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Ovidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
Silence, you maddening... No, there must be something left. I won't let the same tragedy... happened twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been...
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself? So, you can absorb them directly?
You can say that. Balor is one of many.
One of many? Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
That's a Phasalia member. We need to help him. Leave it to me.
It's Rover. And the Sentinel.
What happened here?
Dark Tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could...
Move aside. We'll clean up.
The wicked will face judgment. I am the Tempest!
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position? It's too late. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. The Phasalia... This is the true horror of the evolved... Your family's antidote can still cure. All we can offer is the dignity of dying. Matriarch of Phasalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot...
Phasalia blood must be ended by Phasalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Phasalian.
The dead rest. The living march forward. Cartathea remains secure in the Phasalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our mind. It was Leviathan's voice.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fell.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived! Thessalio Fells. It's already...
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching...
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you.
Whether the Sentinel comes or...
O light of Genesis, shield us! As we were at the dawn, so we stand today, as the Sentinel soldiers.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source.
Leave it to me.
It's you. Forgive me that you have to see me like this. When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of...
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said that I would write Maya, but after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tidespawn's movements. They were converging on the Thessalia Fells. I still wanted to... But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of countless Tidespawn emerged. My hopes and dreams. From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memory.
This is the role of fate. I am the one. But who can truly know the mind of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. I am the king.
Bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, I shall I shall be crowned in glory with the blood of the old king.
Leave it to me.
Ovidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
Wind rises! Speak of the devil. Behave now. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Recalibrate. The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
You can't escape me. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing. Hopefully this helps.
His will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. To my last breath.
This hunt shall never end.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. Wield the dark tides.
There must.
Girl.
Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Then I'll fate.
A memory left behind. She's right. I still haven't. story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the Tidespawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Ovidius!
There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the Tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That, too, is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage. A true alas. His script was written long ago. In this scene, he was all... A lie told often, but in the end, oh, a being born of lies, grasp. Did you not see? Humanity is through contradiction. Should you still insist, go then. To Septimont, will you suffer?
You brought ruin to Renacita. You think you're just walking?
Ah, but since the dark tide has... So tell me, how could an existence be forewarned?
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn. That means it must be a real... When I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. Ovidius was also born of the dark.
Then why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
Ovidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Ovidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed something. The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars Leviathan
I'm so scared. Oh, it's you, the great hero. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't.
Carthea?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the Ascendant gates for...
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before.
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle it.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Carthea. They all passed through that gate.
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise. Avidius was Christoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimon for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall... Rover, you are the new harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first. Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the thundering Mephis nor the fair.
You once said the harbinger had to be corrupted by the dark tide. But I still don't show any.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
The dark tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy.
Abby does carry the dark tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the dark tide's frequency lay in wait, it makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You did.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you...
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Renacita with the dark tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is this so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not a matriarch of Thessalia. You have guarded this truth for over a century.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodian's whispers finally quiet. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collect. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real. An ocean of shared trauma.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and after.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end time...
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Renacita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will. You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartitius. That means Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the dark tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't...
But you must have sensed it by now.
Your connection with Rinasita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinasita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. And for now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will come.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise, we will return. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us. Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here, too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't... No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it? I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecy. The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us. Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. Aquila, any word? The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes' Crest. Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has... They call it the Three Heroes' Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. If even that place isn't... But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, we may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle.
We were born in Septimont.
We're counting on you, Honored One.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Traces of the Dark Tide are everywhere.
The Tide spawn always shows up where we leave, even though the common echoes here don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The three heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led...
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
My fellow warrior, you came! Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and...
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta.
You know. We know each other.
A lot happened while you were off adventuring. You missed some fun.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem
All right then, Augusta.
Theoretically, the Dark Tide flows here from the Blight Cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements, but this time, nothing. No Blight Cloud anomalies. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we repelled the first wave and set up an anti-cut. Have you discovered anything?
What? But... I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth...
The Fraxidos. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe. It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle.
Warriors!
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep. It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the Anchor Obelisks.
We will stop them.
me.
Now watch closely. This is nothing. Is that all? The moon is full.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guard them now. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
We'll split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp. Keep it together.
Leave it to me. One with the sound. Blast trees. Down with the curtain!
Nowhere to hide.
One with the sound. None shall whisper.
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point!
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the—
Wait.
Leviathan.
The north flank!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll...
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show!
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered!
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here!
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be... This battle is not over yet!
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shape Septimos now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Poison. Kill me. Maybe the Assyrians aren't as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Barely perfect. Nonsense. Glory never rests.
Answer my call. To the heroes,
honor to you, my friend.
I'll indulge you. I shall bear witness.
In one strike, never back down. I will not fall here.
The moon is full. Nowhere to hide.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover. The tide spawn
won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when...
Jump into the dark...
More precisely.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, but that's not its truth. We must strike at the root.
The paradise won't...
The living can inside. There's a... Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself. Take it. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some man.
Huh? No! Hold on now!